I got slime stuck in my hair. So slime has actually been around for a really long time. I remember when I was younger, I had this slime. I don't know where it was from, but it came in like a grape-shaped container, and it was grape scented, that whole deal. And I loved this stuff, played with it every night. One night, my mom tells me to stop playing with my slime, it's time to go to bed. And I'm in like 4th grade, so I don't want to go to bed. I want to play with my slime. So after I'm sure my mom went back downstairs, I go and get the slime off of my dresser and start playing with it. I toss it in the air like a pizza, and it lands right on the top of my head. And I'm in panic mode because I wasn't even supposed to be playing with it. And I got most of it out, but like a little chunk was still stuck in my hair. And I didn't want to get in trouble, so I just took some scissors and cut out a chunk. Well, the next morning, not only did my mom notice the chunk of hair missing off the top of my head, but the chunk of hair that I threw in the trash can, thinking it was invisible. Moral of the story, don't play with slime in bed when you're supposed to be sleeping because it's gonna get stuck in your hair, you're gonna cut it out, and then you're gonna have to wear a weird hairstyle for the next month. I accidentally hurt one of my friends. When I was younger, we used to go to a babysitter after school. She used to let my older brother and all of his friends go outside and play, but I was too little, so I'd stayed inside. And I was so jealous. I just wanted to go outside and play with the big kids. Finally, the day arrived. She was gonna let me play outside with all of the older kids on the playground. She had one of those like jungle gym swing set type wooden deals, and I was playing on the top tower. So while I'm playing on the tower, I find this small chunk of wood about like this big. It didn't need to be up there, so I threw it behind my head and forgot about it. That is until I heard the screaming 2 seconds later. The block had flown over the top of the tower and right into my friend's face. Into his lip, precisely? Yeah, I split his lip with a block of wood. Sorry, Joey. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to play outside with the big kids anymore. Moral of the story is, don't throw that block of wood that's sitting on top of the playground because you're gonna hit your friend in the face and split their lip. Okay, bye. I got scared at a birthday party. When I was in 5th grade, I went to my friend's birthday sleepover. And yeah, we were 5th graders, so we were watching scary movies. One of which was The Ring. After watching all these scary movies, we go to bed and I'm awoken at 2 a.m. It's pitch black. They wake me up and they're like, oh my God, Lauren, there's something in your slipper. It was a note. I don't remember the entire thing, but it said something along the lines of like, I've been watching you for a very long time. You know, creepy. To make matters worse, the note had like burnt edges and stuff, so it looked really old. But then they draw my attention to the crack in the skylight above my head. So they're like, oh my God, maybe he tried to come to the house. So I'm in panic mode calling my mom. I'm crying, I'm dialing the phone, and they're like, wait, no! They made the whole thing up just to scare me. Yep. It also would have helped if I wasn't so gullible, but... Moral of the story is, don't believe your friends when you're 10 years old at a birthday party sleepover and they tell you some guy is stalking you because it's probably not true and it's probably just to make you scared. 5 minutes of fame as an 8-year-old. When I was 8, my family went on a 2-day cruise to the Bahamas. And it was like 2003 or 2004, so it was like peak Britney Spears time. And your girl was obsessed. That night on the ship, what did they have? Karaoke. And what did I have to do? Sing. I combed through that book of songs just searching for it. I knew it was gonna be in there. Oops, I did it again. So I'm really nervous, like terrified, but I get my butt up on that stage and I sing my little heart out. Oops, I did it again. Except I was 8, so it probably sounded more cutesy. Anyway, I'm on cloud 9. I just sang the performance of my life. Brittany would be proud of me, and this old lady on the ship comes up to me after my starring performance, and she gives me a $20 bill. So I did a paid tribute of Britney Spears at 8 years old on a cruise, and it was magical. Moral of the story, you can become a star by singing karaoke on a cruise ship.